Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Age of Wonders 3 together as Aeneas, Seeker of Wisdom. Welcome to another episode. If you hear snoring at any point during the episode, I got one of our cats in the room with me, and she's sleeping and sometimes she snores. I hope that won't offend you. I'll try to listen in sometimes, but I'm recording this with my headphones on, so I have to take them off from time to time to ensure that she doesn't snore. But she really is hell-bent on being in here. Spends most of her day in my room, sleeping on the acoustic foam that I have lying around or on my on my comfy chair, and I just don't have the heart to throw her out most of the times. Sometimes I do. She is already snoring when I start recording. I just carry her out of the room, but I couldn't do that today. Well, we were trying to attack these guys. That's why we brought the Note Serpent. We are only one turn away from getting our research on the Eldritch Horror done. That's gonna be good. You only have 16 move points, so ideally we wouldn't want to move you. You have swimming now through this thing. Yeah, exactly. What I need to do, actually, I haven't done that yet. What are we doing in here? Merchandise plus 50 gold. Well, that's not too bad. What I would like to do is not only producing the Wizards Academy to give our summoned Eldritch Horror here a rank, but I would also like to forge an item that gives my heroes, where is it? Seeker. So ranged abilities ignore range penalties and line of sight penalties and do +1 damage. That is really, really strong. But I have to save my money to get more of these cities under my thumb. So I guess I'm gonna take Aeneas here. Although I could also take the Unicorn Rider. The Unicorn Rider is the one that is going to return to our homeland. So, although he's rather fast. Well, the Eldritch Horror is gonna join us sooner or later, so oh well. Let's do this. We do have a lot of mana now, so we should have no problems in summoning the Eldritch Horror. They are defending. Tim Cool actually said something about total awareness, and indeed, these guys do have the total awareness. It's inherent, but it doesn't look like it comes from the High Elf. I think that that inherent actually belongs to these units. I think all of the apprentices should have total awareness. I'm not 100% sure. I might have to double check that. But here this says inherent, High Elf. So both inherent and High Elf are contributing to this, and I know that High Elves have 20% blight weakness. Seeing that these guys have 40%, I guess that 20% is inherent to these apprentices. So if this is inherent, it is not caused by them being High Elves. What is causing, or what is dependent on their race, is the floating. I'm pretty certain that other apprentices from other races do not get the floating. As far as I know, the Draconians get something like inflict immolation or something. Draconian apprentices, they all have a bit different things, which is fine. I do like that element, but I think floating is very, very useful, because you get a problem when you're playing a sorcerer. At some point you have all these magical creatures that are pretty mobile because they are floating and all that, and then you have to bring your apprentices to service them. And if they can't float, it's not gonna be as nice. Just saying. Do have the Orc Impaler, you can't reach. Okay. It's a bit of a problem, especially these priests. They do have the Bane Fire, which does blight damage, and we're very, very vulnerable to blight, actually. I'm gonna bring up my dwarves here, my dwarven firstborn. It's one of my favorite units, actually. I really do like the dwarves in this game. I think they've done exceptionally well. And these guys are really hardy. They can do lava walking, walk over magma. They do have shatter strike and mind control immunity. They are armored. And they do have a lot of blight protection and 100% fire protection. I think that's an excellent unit for the dwarves. These firstborn. I might play as a dwarven leader at some point. Oh, I still can't hit anyone. Holy moly. We do have these riders. They are a bit bad. Shock troopers are also a big problem. I have to move up. Now, they can phase, so they can teleport to a hex. They are not the sturdiest of creatures though, especially when they are not leveled up. If they get to elite, they do inflict stun, which makes them a lot stronger because they have a chance of stunning the enemy. So that's great. And they can get out of combat when they are engaged and you do sprint. Enemy attacks of opportunity are avoided. So that means you can reposition yourself and flank the enemy or things like that. Can move over there. None of these guys do have an area of effect. So just trying to bring down one of their units. And let's bring up the Unicorn Rider. And let's end this turn. Let's hope they don't do too much damage. They only have 2 ranged units, and they're going against these guys. That's actually the best that could have happened, because they not only have very high defenses, but they're also pretty immune to blight and to fire, which negates most of their damage. Okay, so they're bringing up their shock troopers. Do these guys have Guard Breaker? You have Shatter Strike. Weapon can easily shatter ice and stone. Do +5 damage against stone, skin, frozen, and petrified units. That would combo nicely with a specialization of Earth. We don't have that though. Armored dwarf. They do have very high protection. I think they can do a lot of damage. That's unnice. Going against that shock trooper is gonna hurt us quite a bit. And we can't cast any spells. And as some of you have pointed out, yeah, we actually do need to get more spells. It's a bit of a shame that we are so bad at casting stuff. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. So what do we need? Definitely need that Black Knight to go. We need these guys to be able to get through it. So maybe I should move you up 1. You should be floating, so... Priest is a bit of a problem, but I'm gonna go against the Black Knight. Are we able to kill it now? 21... 3 times 5 to 3 times 8. It's possible. It's not certain though. That does have a chance of killing him. I would like more to attack the priests, to engage them in melee combat with the teleport ability, just to make sure that they don't get any wrong ideas. The razorbow needs to die. We can ensure that with these apprentices. Okay, so that's done. Now we have to be a bit careful when we're using our node serpent. I can shock them, and shock will make them... Oh, you do have fire damage, that's good. Where's inflict shocking? Cause the target to be shocked, gain 40% shock weakness for 2 turns. So if we're gonna use that on... biggest problem is that I can flank none of them. And I would like to. I'm gonna move you up. We're gonna phase over here. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna bring the unicorn riders. And kill off the priest. So how many pieces do I have in the game? 3 more pieces. I do have the dwarven firstborn. I could just send in the firstborn in here and go all defensive. Because the shock troopers are gonna hurt. They are definitely going to hurt with that attack. I cannot quite ensure that I kill these black knights, which is a problem. And these guys do have a hell of a lot of health as well, so that's bad. I might lose a unit here. I might lose one. I don't want to. I could send in Aeneas. It would take a lot of damage though. A lot of damage. I could also lose the dwarven firstborn. Alright then. Let's try this. Okay, so they're gone. They are gone. That's great. That is perfect actually. Do you have a bit of a line of sight penalty here? Range penalty. So line of sight penalty is gone now. Who to attack? I think we should take these guys. And then, I mean, how much damage am I going to cause? 2 times 9, so 18. So it would go down to 40. And they would, yeah, they're absolutely gonna destroy my dwarven firstborn. If I do this, you get 17 and 50. That's gonna be crazy. I think I'm getting out more out of being defensive here. Generally, that's not a good idea. You want to cause damage, right? You want to cause as much damage as you can. I can't move over here. You can see the red triangle. That shows me that I would take an attack of opportunity if I move over here, because yeah, I'm already in range of these guys. I'm just gonna defend and hope for the best, because that ups their defense. I just have to hope that they're gonna split their damage between multiple units. Holy crap. Okay, they took an attack of opportunity. And they... Oh, completely forgot about these guys. But it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They very cleverly hid behind this tower. Alright then. Alright then. Shall we go and kill some orc? These guys do have a bit of a problem. I can flank them now, which is very good. Gonna bring the firstborn over here. Now I can pull you out because these guys don't have total awareness. 6 to 8, 6 to 8, 6 to 10. 3 times 6, 18. Oh, it can do a lot of damage to these people. How much damage can you do? 4 to 6 and 10 to 14. Holy crap. So 14 3 times 30, 42 damage. We have a chance of killing these guys even with minimal damage. Yeah, we're gonna kill them with minimal damage. So I'm gonna take that opportunity. Okay, that's good. That's very good. How much do you need? 30 points. 30 points to level up. Could be better. So you do have 32, and we would do 15, 19. That's not enough. It's not enough. Alright then. I'm gonna do this. You're gonna die if I do that. So I shouldn't really. I don't think the Impaler can kill this group. So now I've prepared you, and you're definitely gonna die from this Node Serpent. It would be better to send the Node Serpent against the Impalers, because these guys are gonna suffer very heavily. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Actually, yeah, I can do this. You see the sprint. That gives me more actions, so it increases the range that I have. And now I'm gonna send this against them. Yeah, they're gonna have first strike, but we should be good here. Ah, they're gone. Very nice. We didn't lose a unit. That was actually, yeah, that was pretty good. I'm actually proud of myself here. You're now an expert. You're not as squishy anymore. 67 health points. But yeah, these guys, I do like them, but they never, because they are very mobile, so you can use them to finish off units, but they're never as good as, let's say, human knights or other cavalry, just because they're so squishy. But oh well, we won. What's Jack's gift? 10 hit points. A ceremonial elf guard spear. Melee damage. Melee damage is useless to us. Well, that is pretty useful. 10 hit points. I would like the gold though. I'm gonna sell this for gold. Oh, I moved both of them over. Question is, who am I going to send back? I should actually send back the firstborn, just because they're slower. But I guess I'm gonna keep the firstborn. So I'm gonna send back my unicorn rider. You can go home, mate. You did what you had to. Unit embarked. So let's come down. We do have an Archon over there, and we have to take that thing out before they take out the city. Ooh, and we can't even move here to the Lost Library. Question is, should I attack that thing right now? Let's have a look inside. So we do have 3 evangelists. We can't cast in there, but I don't care about that. 2 apprentices and a reanimator. Our troops are already damaged. I think I should wait a turn, but yeah, I'm gonna think about this between episodes. It would be good to get this as soon as we can. What are we gonna get? Magic Academy. So produce support units receive 1 melee, 1 range damage, 1 resistance. That's okay. It's not great, but It's okay. Useful, especially for our apprentices, but I think ultimately we want to produce our apprentices up here. Oh. We're still independent. I really need to get them under my belt. 378. With the current money flow, we would be able to get them in the next turn. That's actually reassuring. Because I think this building here will give our apprentices resurgence. So if they die in battle, but we win the battle overall, they're gonna stand up again. That's gonna be huge. Also, we really want this heart of the glades to increase our casting points. We want the heart of the Arctic over here. Might be best to settle that with dwarves actually. And where's the heart of the blight? Over here. That we want also. So we're gonna get 30 casting points from these things alone, which is just great. Where are the heart of the tropics? I thought they were here too. Shrine to the Scarlet Destroyer. I thought I saw the heart of the tropics somewhere. Well, maybe I did not look correctly. But oh well, I'm gonna end it here. Next time I think we might move against that library. Maybe not. I'm gonna give this a think between episodes, but we're getting there. Do we have a quest? Let me have a short look. And the Undead Scourge and the Terror at the Mine. No, we don't have any quests at the moment. Maybe we're gonna get a quest from that human town in the next turn. That would be good. And we do have the seal in our immediate range. That's good too. That's very good. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please give me a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. Also, please feel free to point out my mistakes in the comments or to note anything that I have overlooked. And to generally, yeah, theory craft with me. I really do enjoy that part of being a Let's Player. And yeah, hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye-bye.